And we are live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to A Certain Point of View here on a Wednesday, Star Wars Wednesday, as we are back in the galaxy far, far away, as we are every Wednesday for the next month or so. Actually, maybe even 2 months, depending. Yeah, about the next 2 months, every Wednesday. We'll be here, Star Wars matches, because the tournament is a kicking strong. And we are kicking today off with a first-round matchup between Laura Kelly, the return of Laura Kelly, and Eric Whiteley, who is also returning after his run in the tournament earlier this year. Before we get to any kind of Star Wars goodness, Molly, Brian, how's everyone's Wednesday? How's everyone's week going so far?
Crazy.
Going good.
Yeah, the opposite ends of the spectrum.
I mean, we got a Book of Boba Fett date release today, so I'm good over here.
So stoked.
Yeah, you get 4 extra days to celebrate Christmas. Then it's over.
You know what? I'm happy with it. I can enjoy my holidays and then go fully back into work mode and be excited about it.
There you go.
So I saw a lot of people talking about it, and I don't know if it's anything big, but the 29th is actually a Wednesday, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm. I think they're going to have Wednesday releases from now on.
Well, what's weird is that I saw it online. That's also the same day as the Hawkeye finale.
Beautiful. I don't have work that week.
So we get both of those that day.
Oh boy.
Which I thought that Star Wars was going to claim Fridays, Marvel was going to claim Wednesdays, but apparently that ain't going to be the case.
Yeah, I heard it was all going to be on Wednesdays, but I don't know how they're going to do that with like finales and season premieres and stuff. They may not even care.
Disney Plus is about to blow up on that day. You ain't watching it that night, everybody. Just go to sleep.
Okay, like the casual viewer is gonna be like, yeah, I'll watch it when I watch it, and no one's gonna spoil it for me because I have a normal job, whatever. And they're probably not on Twitter, but like people like us are like, oh god, spoilers.
Just dodging everything. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, yeah, no, that's exciting. Boba Fett is on his way. Brian, you're on conference week, my man. It's the final day for the official stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You've been running around like a crazy person, telling parents that their kids are absolute terrible. How was it this week?
I mean, minus the working till 6:50. I'm not kidding. I got off 10 minutes ago, and I've been there since 7. Other than being in the long hours, I love getting kids grounded. It's so fun. It's partially one of the highlights of the year.
Is it more fun to get a bad kid in trouble or to praise a good kid?
No, bad kid getting in trouble.
No.
Yeah, because I think they're getting away with things. They think they're getting away with stuff every single day until this day comes, and then
my favorite thing is the week of. So, like, say you have conferences today, the bad kids are like, Mr. A, you are a fantastic teacher. Like every day leading up until the conference day. And then you just, in their minds, they're like, I've been great. And then you're just like, you have a horrible child. And then you're just like, they're like, I've been nice to you for the last day. And I'm like, the day.
The whole last day.
Yeah.
So, my goodness.
Yeah. But no.
I do want to point something out, and Mr. Gordon Post is on the right track here. There's a reason why they didn't put Mandalorian on that Friday, because Cobra Kai premieres, baby.
Oh my god, is that?
Yeah, that was definitely the reason.
Boba Fett's like, I'm not afraid of a lot of things, but I'm definitely afraid of the dojo. And so we're gonna premiere on Wednesday instead of Friday. So we got Hawkeye Wednesday, Boba Fett Wednesday, and season 4 of Cobra Kai on Friday.
Holy crap. Merry Christmas.
I'm so pumped. Anyway, that's not what we're really here for. We're here for a Schmoedown match, everybody. We're here for a Star Wars Schmoedown match. We got the return of Lights Out Laura Kelly after her devastating loss to Andrew DiMolanta earlier this summer at Collision. The match that she had been waiting for a very long time, and now she kind of gets a little redemption as she is entering the tournament. But not only that, but facing DiMolanta's teammate in Mr. Eric Whiteley. And Eric, look, we've talked about it with Star Wars and even Intergeekdom at times. Records do not define these players. This guy is 0-2, and he should not be 0-2. The amount of knowledge he has for Star Wars is crazy, but he's been facing some really good competition so far this year and just kind of running into some wins. So he's looking for his first ever win in the Schmoedown. And he might run into another wall today, being that it is Laura, a little scary. Molly, I'll let you start this one off. Thoughts, picks? What are you thinking about this match?
I'm so excited to see Laura play again. I've added her to my list as well as Alex has added to hers as an arch nemesis. I think everyone is everyone else's arch nemesis in the Star Wars.
Is it nemesis or nemesi? What is it?
I think it's nemesis.
Is it nemesis? Okay.
But it's like everyone in the Star Wars division is like out to get each other, but also strangely like a team, a family. Like we're all in it, and we know what it's like to study for Star Wars. So it's fun. It may not look like fun. It may not sound like fun, but it should be fun. I'll say that.
Should be emphasis on should.
It should be fun. Yeah, and I'm excited just to see more people play in this division because the questions are insane and in a good way, and I love watching and reacting to these matches because I'm like, yeah, someone else is like me and just knows a ridiculous amount of stupid Star Wars trivia, and it's really fun.
Well, if it's like anything what we've seen from the previous, like the last two Star Wars matches, even the first round questions are like, what?
There's always like, like one or two thrown in there that are like, I'd say what now?
100%.
Which it didn't used to be like that, but I love it.
And Brian, what about you? I know that it's Laura, but do you think Eric Whiteley has any chance today?
Do I think he has a chance? Yeah. I think he has a chance. I think anyone in the Star Wars division has a chance at any point. It's a murderer's row. Like literally it's just whoever's on, whoever's off, you never know. So yeah, absolutely. I think he has a chance.
Who you picking?
You didn't ask me that.
Well, it was kind of implied.
Also, I just realized my internet decided Jesus was like, no, try yours. And now it's like,
you've been Skippy, so you haven't been on Jesus' Wi-Fi?
I know. I want to like drop out and drop back in. Ask Molly a question. Let me come back in.
Well, I didn't make an official pick, so I guess
make your official pick. There you
go. This one's tough because Eric Whiteley, you're absolutely right about like people's records not really reflecting what kind of players they are, and Whiteley obviously has the one of the best Star Wars players of all time, Andrew DiMolanta, on his side, and he's training him, so that's giving him a big lead. But I mean, Laura is up there. She's definitely no slouch, and I don't know, like this is a pretty even match. I know a lot of people will say Laura's got this in the bag, but I think Whiteley, he knows just as much as anyone else does in the Star Wars division. He's just got a couple of tough questions and got a hard break, so it's just going to come down to probably those 3 and 5 point questions, and maybe like a weird curveball question in round 1, which I love those.
Yeah, he faced John Hoey in his first match. They went to the very end. He missed his 5, I believe, and then he faced the current champ the last time. He faced Thomas Harper last time, so he hasn't had the easiest road. Brian, are you on the same page? Are you going Laura in this one as well?
Yeah,
even though Eric's on your fantasy team.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I have Laura, so I'm going Laura. I need those points, y'all.
Okay, fine. No, I'm going to go Whiteley.
Eric, if you watch this, trust me, I'm picking this strictly because I need the fantasy points, my man. I'm sorry.
I'm a Merc shill, but I'm not going to pick him when he's in the tournament.
It's coming down to the wire, and I'm trying my best to catch Frank. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Laura too, just because I got to root for the ladies on the Star Wars division. I got to stick with them. So, but it's really anyone's game.
It would be really cool to see a Laura versus either Nikki or Molly in the final. That would be pretty cool. Just to all the girls be like, boys, get over. It's our turn now. And they're just like that'd be badass. That'd be badass. Marisol being the champ currently in singles, like that'd be so cool. All right, let's get to this. Apparently these people they're hyping up.
Yeah, right, Mick. Right.
Mick, just stop it. They're hyping up the promo real hard, and Laura's been really good at it so far this year. So let's check it out. We have Christian and PJ on the desk. Baby PJ.
How well he knows.
Yay!
Well, and you're going to hear them both talk about it and talk about getting here. Here we go. Thomas Harper is the new Star Wars Movie Trivia Schmoedown champion.
Hi, Cam Shaft. Thank you.
Spectacular.
Knowledge is knowledge. We attack every opponent the same way we have. Study, stay sharp, flank, and make sure you answer the questions when they come to you. So, it's just an unfortunate miss today.
Okay, guys, so here's the rub. Andrew DeMolanta, my friend, my teammate, he loses the Star Wars Championship belt. Thomas Harper, who, when I was last in the Schmoedown, beat me, but not by very much, is now currently the Star Wars champion. And Andrew DeMolanta asked me to step up for the Quirky Mercs.
It really just boils down to, I need a break.
And the person I have to get through first is Laura frickin' Kelly.
The other night, I was up late, reviewing my Revenge of the Sith material, and when I finally went to bed, my dreams got a little weird. See, I was in the Star Wars universe, and Hayden Christensen was there, and he was shorter than I expected, and there was a wiener dog. But that's how you know we've reached tournament season, ladies and gentlemen. Madness has begun.
Oh my god. I love her.
Dang.
What?
For a second time, he is still the Star Wars champion, defeating Laura Lights Out Kelly. What a match it was. 37-34.
I feel like I earned my spot here. I deserve to be here.
Laura was one of those competitors that forced me to pivot. It forced me to become better.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she gave me all I could handle in this match.
Now, Laura is one of my favorite competitors to watch before I even joined the Schmoedown.
It's been a rough year.
What the
Oh!
Yet, like Major Thomas Harper, of all people. You've got a little fight in you. I like that.
Yeah, she can be a little mean. Yeah, people refer to her as an ice queen. Yeah, she knows a hell of a lot about Star Wars. But guess what, Laura? I've been studying a lot since my last two matches. When I was asked to, maybe put my name out there for the Schmoedown, I was like, I know some Star Wars. I'm going to try that. But I just knew that I needed to study. I needed to figure out. All my questions are 3 5-pointers. But I know that some of those 1-pointers got me today.
He might be the best 0-2 competitor I've ever seen in any sport.
He has a YouTube channel, and he has a strong following. So, Whiteley brings new fans into the Schmoedown, and then I make sure that they stay.
This is not going to be easy, Laura. I don't care what people are telling you, that I'm a pushover, that I get the alphabet wrong. No! I'm ready for more Star Wars trivia. I'm ready for more Schmoedown. Laura Kelly can't beat me. No one can.
Oh my god.
Wow. Dang. See, Laura makes me want to go heal. It's as simple as that. She does it so well.
Wow. Wow.
Look,
Yo,
they
heel.
both want it. Laura Kelly is determined. She wants to get back there. She wants to get back to Spectacular. Remember, she was the last competitor to challenge at a live Spectacular.
I think, yeah,
in
here you go, right.
2019
Yep, I'm not sleeping anymore.
when Spectacular was in a theater. So,
Yep.
Laura Kelly, can she do it? And Eric Whiteley, obviously, high spirits,
great.
beloved guy in the community, beloved guy in
The creativity.
and
She's done it a couple times. The creativity.
He's ready. He's a merc.
On
they
her
have a
promos
very
is very,
positive
very smart.
reaction, as they should be, from everything that they've accomplished this season.
I mean, look.
He's
the
busy
Mercs are on
turning
the rise.
himself
I
into
think that
Venom.
Whiteley could
Do you
push
really
them
need
and
the
continue
managers
that
in
upward
Star
swing
Wars
that they're having.
promos?
But
No.
again,
No.
Kelly, she is hungry, man. She has something to prove. She wants that belt. This is going to be a fun match.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Jake, do you see that they're doing Gladiator 2?
Trivia
Yeah, stupidest thing of all time.
Schmoedown.
I've been waiting.
Introducing first.
Why do you think we didn't talk about it on the show last night?
Representing.
Oh, I just heard about it today.
The
Stupid.
Quirky Mercs.
They're gonna ruin
With a
that
record
franchise. Or that movie. I'll
of
say.
0 wins, 2 defeats. He is Eric.
I heard he's gonna fight back from hell.
Whiteley.
What's up? What's up? I know what you're gonna say. 0-2 has never looked so handsome.
It's exactly what I'm saying. You're 100%. You read my mind. Because
my Wi-Fi
it's
went
true, man.
poopy.
You do it with a smile. You do it in such a positive light here, and you do it because this was not one of
Am
those
I
things of
blurry?
Like,
'Cause that-
maybe
wait,
this
never mind,
guy
it's
just
went away.
doesn't
Okay.
have. You've been
Sometimes I get the
so
little Wi-Fi
close.
symbol up in the corner,
When
and
you
I can
get to
tell that I
those
go
types of
poopy.
matches, Eric, do you ever have things like, I don't know, maybe I don't want to do this anymore? Like, no,
Got
I'm
a
so
Grievous
close. I want to do it
shirt
again.
on.
No, absolutely not.
Think.
Is that what it is?
Losing is just, it's failure is something to learn from. It's to put behind you, but to learn from.
Chuck,
I have
yeah,
that
Ridley Scott is
right
creating
behind me,
that dude.
so
He wants to
I'm
do it
ready.
after his next film.
That's great, Peach.
Look, man, I mean, you're going up against someone who has
Molly Tyler has a
in the
question for you.
past
Will
just
Wit be in your
played
promo?
so incredible. I mean, her nickname is literally
Depends.
lights out. Does any of that give
Is
you
Wit gonna
pause
help
going
me?
into today's match?
No. It's
Do I
fun
need
to do the
help?
Schmoedown. I don't
Oh.
really
I
get
mean,
scared.
yes,
Laura
Wit
Kennedy
is
was one of the
absolutely
first,
in my corner.
started
You
watching
almost made me
Schmoedown.
choke.
Man,
I'm like,
she is
I
really
mean,
good.
yes,
I hope
but-
if I get to be in this, I get to play her. And here we are.
Last
If Wit
question
was
here.
on your faction, would
Working
you want
with-
him in your promo?
Well, here
The answer is
an
yes.
actual question I wanted to ask you because Andrew DiMolanta, what a
I
hell
don't
of a
think
year
there's
he
anyone
had.
on the dungeon
Former
you wouldn't
champion
want in
beats
your
Alex
promo.
Damon twice, beats Laura Kelly.
You are right.
And then the decision comes in that he's not going to be in the tournament. So what was that like for you? Because I'm assuming that you thought once Andrew lost that you thought he would be in the tournament.
I absolutely did, and I was kind of like, oh, that sucks, but I want, I support my team. I'm part of the Quirky Mercs, and I had to make sure, look, I respect your decision. I'm just going to throw it to you one more time. Are you sure? And he's like, I need it, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to step up. I am super ready. I've been having so much fun studying because Star Wars is life.
And his opponent.
Half second, I was like, what?
representing
I know. I'm still just like confused when I see and hear the swag stuff with Laura.
She is Laura. Lights out.
Oh my
Hey! The swag is with her at the moment. Look at the glasses. Look at look. Laura. Last time we saw you,
Wait, she even
DiMolanta
has
and you
glowing-
you had that battle.
Oh, yeah, you
Same
gotta
type
have
of
a fan
question
on.
I asked Whiteley, did you know right away that you wanted to get back into the tournament, or did you have to think about it?
Christian, there was really no question in my mind. I wasn't going to just sit by and let that be the end of my season. It was just not going to happen. It wasn't going to happen. So here we are. I'm about to come back and take this all back. I've got my next shot. I'm ready. Let's go.
TJ?
Now, look, Laura, Eric, obviously, he's only 0-2, but he clearly knows all his stuff. Is there any worry on your side right now about what he's bringing to the table in this match?
Last time I came into
William, I think that was an Ultra Saber because it looked like some of mine that I've got.
I'm gonna not
Is that a brand?
underestimate anybody.
Yes.
I'm not going to overestimate
Isn't that like
myself. I'd
the
say that I
brand?
have a little bit more humility this time around.
It's
No?
one of
hopefully
the
that serves
brands.
me well today.
Wow, looks like Winston.
Is that the one
Marshall
that
might
has
be
your
rubbing off a
double-sided
little bit here on
ray
Laura
one
Lights
that
Out.
you
I'll
want?
tell you what, the last question.
Ultra
here, though,
Saber
Laura, for
is
you.
where I have my current
Similar
double-bladed
again, Eric
red
Whiteley,
saber.
were you
I don't know that
surprised
they
that
make
Andrew
the
DiMolanta was not in
dark
this
gray
tournament?
one that I
It
want to
was
get.
Eric Whiteley instead.
To be
That might
honest,
be like
no, because if I
Saber
were him, I would be
Forge.
just
I want to
dead
say I can't
tired.
remember.
And I kind of don't blame him for wanting to give himself a little bit of a break. I think he certainly earned it this year. So props to him for.
Can you
doing what's best for
imagine
him.
Great
the
answer,
promo
great
between
competitor, and
Thomas
we'll see you in just a
and
moment.
Laura?
Hey, Schmoedown
Oh.
fans, I'm Mark Baby Carrots Ellis. And
Vapion,
yes.
fine print
We are
contracts
Vapion,
and
yes.
getting ripped
Just to
off
answer
by
your question
big
quickly.
wireless
Oh, yes,
providers.
Vapion.
If we all have learned
I had to
anything,
take a break
it's
because I didn't have time,
in the
but
form of
yeah.
mystery fees. Instead,
The comics are also
and again,
really
best of all,
fun.
it's saving me data on the nation's war. For whatever reason, it's 15 a month at
Yeah,
competitor is
High
gonna get
Republic
10
stuff
different
is
questions
like
from different corners
some
of
of
the Star
my
Wars
favorite
universe. There will
Star
be no
Wars
penalty for missing a
book
question round
content
one,
I've
and
ever
there
read.
is no stealing.
It feels like you're
Questions are
reading
worth 1 point each.
like OG,
Christian and I will
like
be administrating them.
pure
to you.
Star Wars.
Competitors will have 15 seconds to write down their best attempt.
Pure,
at answering the right
undiluted.
words. Once we ask you by name or
All
nickname,
right, everyone.
please
Well,
show what you
hope
wrote
everyone's having a
and
great Wednesday.
verbalize your
We're
answer
here,
into
we're
the
reacting,
microphone
we're
and
playing
watch it into the
along.
camera.
We're
Each
having a lot
competitor
of
has
fun doing
3
it. You're
uses
more than welcome to
of
play
their
along in the
JT
chat as
roll
well.
throughout the duration of the
If you've
match.
not joined us
Not sure
before,
you
thank
heard
you
a
so much
question
for
right, or
hanging
you
out
want
with
to
us
buy
for a little
yourself
bit.
another 15
Hello
seconds
to the usual
use
crew
your
in the
repeat.
chat.
Each competitor also has
You know
one
how it
challenge
works. Question
available
for question.
that they can use at any
We
time
try to
during
answer
the
them
match.
all. Molly will
Competitors
be
may
staying
initiate the
very
challenge,
nice
bring
and
in your
quiet
manager,
during
and
this
we will
one, but
ratify
canning her score at the
that
same time,
challenge there
as she
and
does have a match coming up, which has an
All right,
official
so
date,
with
everybody.
that, those are the rules. Laura, are you ready?
Yeah, the date of our match
Eric, are you
is the
ready?
day
Ready.
after our anniversary, our wedding
Let's get
anniversary.
ready
Oh,
to
so there's gonna be a
Schmoedown. Round number 1.
I wonder
Question
why.
number 1, we're going to start
that
with the
date.
Phantom Menace. In the Phantom Menace, what is the home world of Newt Gunray?
You know, I think I might still
Oh
be
my
in
God,
this
why am
question.
I blinking?
Well, yeah, you gotta-
no. Damn.
There's that.
yeah. I mean, I have a pretty
Off to a strong
good
start.
feeling you do pretty well in this match. 5, 4, 3,
I don't know if I spelled
2,
it right, but
1. Pens down, hands up.
Take to the
please, and
Moya?
we'll start with Laura.
Cato Nemordia.
Yes. And Eric?
Cato Nemodia.
Correct. All right. So we now get to question number 2.
And question number 2 is in the world of Revenge of the Sith. In Revenge of the Sith, while discussing the Outer Rim sieges, Obi-Wan says that Master Vaz has moved his troops to where?
Laura got this question against Alex in the
I mean, I just watched this movie. I don't
the
remember.
live event.
It's such
Oh, it's spectacular?
thing that happens, and yet I
That
couldn't
seems like
tell
so
you,
long
even
ago.
though I've seen it. I don't know how.
I have no
And
idea.
even though you wrote it.
Yeah.
And 5,
I don't know if it was a
4,
bonus question or the
3,
betting round. I
2,
can't remember, but I think
1.
she
Hands
I
down,
pity
hands
is
up,
sauces.
please. And we're going to start with Eric.
Both pity.
Yes. And Laura?
Boz Pity.
Yes. All right. So the score at the moment is 2-2 as we get to question 3. The Empire Strikes Back. In The Empire Strikes Back, what is the first line spoken by
ooh, I
Yoda?
like this.
The exact words, please.
Sometimes, man, I feel like I just haven't seen the movies. And I love them.
I think
I love first line,
like
last line questions because mostly
5,
because I've studied them so much.
3, 2.
is it feel like
Hands
what?
down, and Laura.
Oh, add an S.
Feel like what?
Yes. And Eric?
Oh, does he say feel or feels?
Yes. Absolutely.
Feels?
That's it.
Feels
Question
like
4.
I couldn't
All
get
right,
page
question 4
turners.
is in the category of
How
mixed
many?
bag.
I think they would have
Who
taken
composed the
feels,
score
but
for the film Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Oh my God.
ooh,
Just
Don't
a little bit
overthink
of
it,
twist
Brian.
there.
this is a great one too.
Everyone-
Well, don't-
He deserves way more
don't
recognition.
talk-
He needs to
pat
do
yourself on
a
the back
live
after
action
the
movie right
question,
now,
right?
or series, either one.
4,
I think it'd be really
3,
cool if he did Ahsoka.
2, 1.
Kevin
Pens
Kiner.
down. Hands up, please.
I've never heard
And
that name in my life.
Kevin Kiner.
He does
Yes,
Rebels.
Laura.
He does
Kevin
Clone
Kiner.
Wars.
It was indeed. Why he
I don't-
hasn't scored
I don't
a
research the
live
music.
action,
He did,
I don't know.
Give it
All
to
right.
Bad Batch.
Here we go.
And yeah.
The Last Jedi.
Did he do Resistance?
In The Last Jedi, the film begins with
I
a
don't know.
soldier stating there are still 30 pallets of cannon shells left where?
Nice.
You see, PJ, I'm starting to
Huh.
get a little bit more
Left
creative in how I
where?
ask these questions.
You know, your readings this year, especially this back half, they're just getting better and better.
I appreciate that. You still have a job. Don't worry. 5,
Perfect.
4, 3, 2, 1.
On
Hands
the
down,
ship?
Hands up.
I
Please.
put
And we
in the
start with
shelter.
Laura Kelly.
Sea Bunker.
Yes, ma'am. And Eric.
Sea Bunker.
So we're all tied up. It is 5-5.
That's
going
one of those
into
first line of the
question
movie
6.
questions that you just kind of have to
Yes,
know.
question.
Yeah, question 6 takes us right back to the Clone Wars. In the Clone Wars film, what is the name of the RA-7 protocol droid prototype that serves Asajj Ventress?
No clue.
I have this written.
Nope.
I do.
Wiping my
like,
hands
as much as
clean.
I love Star Wars.
No idea.
I love watching these competitors, like just wondering in my head, do they know this one?
Every time, man, and they start to write before we finish.
4,
Farrell, I disagree.
3,
I think Kevin Kiner should do the
2,
Ahsoka series.
1.
Just saying.
Pens down, hands up, please, and
I
we'll
got
start
nothing.
with
Blanking.
Eric.
Nope.
4A7.
Yes, Laura.
4A7.
We're tied up 6-6. And what a scrap it is thus far. And now we get to question 7, A New Hope. In A New Hope, when Luke tries using the Force to see the remote, Obi-Wan congratulates him and says that he has taken the first step into what? See that even flashed my eyes a little bit on that one, PJ.
Yeah, it was the look that you gave the camera when you did it. It was just perfect, man.
Working on it. Watching a lot of 80s sitcoms.
See, I like
5,
how creative they're getting with
4,
these questions.
3, 2.
Is it a
1.
bigger world?
I put bigger world too.
Please, and Laura Kelly.
That's not
larger
close.
Oh,
And Eric.
The larger world.
Got it. So it is now after that 7th question.
that's the
7-7.
same line Sam Jackson
Going
says to
into question
Tony
8.
Stark.
Which is going to bring us to the world of Attack of the Clones.
Damn it.
In Attack of the Clones, who is credited for providing the voice of Watto in the film?
Nope.
You love asking the clones questions.
There's something about it, man. I mean, I was the right age when it came out. They were just
Something
very
about
effective.
it. They're never used.
Let's see. Will they be stumped on this one? We're about to find out in 5,
I wrote down a name
4,
that does not make sense
3,
for this question.
2,
Seth Rogen.
1. Pens down,
Dan
please.
Burrow.
Hands up.
It should
And
be
we're going to
Dan
start
Burrow.
here with
Oh,
Eric.
Colin, I should have wrote
Is
Griffin
it
News.
Michael Tech?
Oh,
not. Laura.
Andy's comb.
Andrew Saycomb.
Yes. So Laura Kelly
Oh,
strikes first.
I must know
Laura
him as
Kelly strikes
Andy.
first. 8-7. Laura Kelly.
Molly's
You're on a
with
nickname
super
basis.
The
first
correct
name
answer as we
basis.
get to question 9. That's The Force Awakens. Ken Leung, Leung, plays Admiral Statura, in the film.
Oh my gosh.
What is the character's first name? Ken Leung plays
Ooh.
Admiral Statura in the
I
film.
know his name
What
from
is the
Lost.
character's
I don't know his
first
name in his first name.
You know, I like the way
Force
that you went
Awakens.
back to the question too. You caught
They're
yourself
starting to
interested
ask
in it.
more like
it's just
first
the
and
fact that I
last
don't want
names.
to
This is a crazy first round.
I have 1 point.
This is a crazy first round.
That's right.
I have nothing.
5,
I have no idea.
4, 3,
Repeat the question.
2. All right,
Oh.
first one. Ken Leung plays
Putting my pen away.
Admiral Statura in the film. What is
And
the
reclining.
character's first name? That is Laura Kelly's first one.
Did you ever watch Lost, Christian?
Yeah, religiously.
Ken was great in that.
See, TJ and I are in the same mind.
Nodding his head in agreement.
3,
So good.
2.
Jake, you have something on your
1.
nose.
Pens
It's all
down,
brown.
hands up, please.
I don't care.
And we're going to start with Laura Kelly.
I have no idea. Lang.
That is incorrect. And Eric,
Ostos Ostatora.
can we see
Wow.
that again, please?
Osos?
No, that's
Osos?
Wait, on this
Osos?
page. Yeah, that's correct. You got it. That's correct.
Is it?
That's correct. All right. So
Yeah, do
Eric,
that to me.
all right. I'm sorry. Had to. You know, you've
I
been
was so
there before.
confident.
You've been there before. We have to double check, but that is correct. So it is 8-8, and just like that, Whiteley ties it right
furiously
back up.
Googling.
And we get now the final question in round number 1.
Oh, there's still
Question-
more.
And the question
the first letter
10
is
comes
an,
from
it's
the
a
category
U.
who said it.
So
In
you
A New
spelled it
Hope,
wrong.
Who says computers locked, getting a signal, the guns, they've stopped.
Computer lock. Get us in.
Oh.
Both fighting here to tie the game at the moment. The perfect round, not attainable for either competitor at the moment.
It's just
They've
interesting
stopped.
seeing
I can
Star
hear
Wars
it.
even
Yeah, I
one
can
little
I can
miss
see the
cutting,
scene.
but
I
now
just
they're both the
don't.
same still.
2, 1.
Is it Wedge?
Hands
Is it
down.
Biggs?
Hands up, please. We start with Eric Whiteley.
Del Gorin.
It's incorrect. And Laura?
Was it Dex Tyree?
It was. Laura Kelly takes the lead back. And it is now 9-8.
Dang, that's
What
a
fight.
deep cut.
Jab after jab.
Dude,
and
this first
Laura
round is
Kelly
ridiculous.
slips in that last jab
Holy
in the round 1
crap.
and finds herself up by 1. And now we get to round number 2. It's the wheel round.
And we round number 2
I
is
only
going
have
to
4.
work like this. Each competitor is going to get a spin at that virtual wheel. Once you settle on a category, you're going to get
Wow.
5 questions from this particular realm of the Star Wars universe.
Uno
Each question is
points.
going to be
Ryan
worth 2
Bailey
points
here.
unless you need
I'm
multiple
disappointed
choice. We'll
PJ
give you
didn't
4
credit
options,
Molly's
one of
challenge
which
for the
is the
increasing
correct
questions
answer.
that
At that
go
point,
down
the
backstage.
value of the question will go down to 1.
I don't think I
Ceiling is
want that
also
credit
available in
just
this
to
round,
save me from the other
All right,
competitors.
so now we are going to.
Yeah,
ask
if you
Laura
guys haven't
Kelly,
watched
you
it,
have
go
the
check out
lead
PJ
here
on Backstage
at
this week.
9-8. Would you like to go first?
He gave
or
a
would you
really,
like to
really
defer?
cool interview
I would
about
like to go
question
first.
writing and how he kind of like
So I
does
put
the
on a
question
little weight. I
writing
can't
and
put on
then
my
revealed
Jedi
a bunch of
robes,
new
so I'm just
categories
for,
for next year
Yeah,
and
outside.
which
Hey,
ones they're
Laura, how you
retiring.
doing, girl? You have been killing it as always. Not
Pretty cool.
surprised And that's how you shake it off too. I saw for half a second you were like, I probably should have known that one, and then you came back and you slam dunked it in their face, and that's exactly what class acts like you do. You bounce back, girl. So you ready to go ahead and bounce through the second round and show them who's boss?
Absolutely. Let's do this now.
Let's get her done. Can we also just take a moment to note that Laura Kelly might have the best handwriting in all of the Schmoedown?
Pretty good.
It's up there.
Pretty good.
Pretty good, man.
It's
Pretty
certainly,
good.
it's certainly better than mine, but you could hit someone in the head with a
That's
baseball
really
bat.
good
and it's still better
handwriting.
than mine. All right, here we go.
I haven't got the belt. I've got to get something. That's what I got.
Well,
For
you
now.
got the
For
Phantom
now.
Menace. So would you like to stick
I'm
with that, or
wearing
would you
a
like to
Brian
spin
Ward
again in 60
original.
seconds?
I would like to keep it.
You're gonna keep it. All right.
I
So,
gave him all of $2.
all right, Laura, you chose the Phantom Menace. You're gonna get 5 questions. Are you ready?
I'll try to write fast on
Let's
these.
go.
All right, here you go. Question number 1. Name the Jedi Master that first appears in the Phantom Menace
Depa
before
Billaba.
going on to train Caleb Doom.
Depa Balaba.
It took me
Yes.
the whole question to
2
think
points.
about that one.
Question 2. Qui-Gon,
Marisol, she
says,
has good handwriting
remember,
too.
your what determines your reality?
Focus.
Choices.
2 more points.
Damn.
Question number 3. In the Phantom Menace, the opening scroll says, in Phantom Menace, the opening scroll states, hoping to resolve the matter with a blockade of
The
deadly battleships,
Viceroy
the
of
what trade federation has stopped all shipping to the small planet of Naboo?
No.
Greedy.
2 more points.
uh,
Here you go. Here is question number 4. What is the specific name of the second sea creature
Oh,
Um,
nice.
in the underwater bongo scene that prompts Qui-Gon to say
Colo
there's
Colo
always a
Clawfish?
bigger fish?
Oh shit! No, it might be the OPC monster.
The OPC killer.
I'm gonna go Colo Clawfish.
And
The
5.
Sando Aqua Monster.
2 more points.
Of course, the one
Laura
the
Kelly,
I've named the
You,
two.
you were
other
getting
than-
them like mixed up, I think.
round thus far. Here is your final question, Laura. Laura, which actor provides the voice of TC-14?
Who's TC-14?
Liam Neeson.
Just the droid at the. Never mind.
Is he the one in the very beginning where he goes, "Oh my"?
5, 4, 3.
I'm gonna go multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Brana Gallagher, B, Celia
Candace
Ullman,
Orwell.
C,
That's where I was
Lindsay
gonna go.
Duncan, D,
I'll go Lindsay Duncan.
Candace Orwell?
It's C.
It is C. 1 more point.
Hey.
Damn it!
All right.
Should've let
So,
you pick it.
I read
Laura
that
Kelly
a while ago
sees
because
herself
it was
up by
on like a
10 right
list
now.
of
It's 18-8.
cameos.
Man, you play better.
'Cause apparently she's been on some other
I'm
stuff.
always just so happy to be here.
But apparently Lindsay Duncan is a cameo.
Well, it's you know, I'm feeding off the energy of Laura. I was coming in here thinking, oh, I'm gonna humble her, but she's humbled herself, so I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna have some fun.
I think fun's the move because we're about to tie
Dang.
up. The points don't matter till the end. We're about to get all these perfect. I saw you getting all those quicker than her. I saw that brain just churning. I also saw you play very well in that first round and see yourself self-correct. So I want you to keep that up in this round. Remember the
Molly, you guys gonna
remember
go
the
see
replay,
Venom?
Remember the think through the syllables.
No.
Remember the Beastie Boys, and remember to feel it here. And remember
I'll wait
how
till
long that is. So you
it's,
got this. I'm really stoked for you. We love this.
streaming
Feel
or
it's our time to shine.
out on
Get
DVD.
through this tournament, get you that belt.
This
That
is the
was some
first
ill
comic book
communication.
movie in I don't even know how long that Jake and I haven't seen.
And
Together on
Eric
opening night.
Whiteley looking for.
Is it out yet?
I mean,
Or-
in Star
Comes
Wars,
out
really,
this weekend.
does opponent's choice
Oh.
really matter?
I'll probably go
No,
see
not
sometime this
particularly,
weekend, but I am
feels like.
I
The first
am in
one-
absolutely no rush to see this.
Neither
But
am
we land
I.
on A New Hope. So you get 60 seconds to decide if you want it
I think
or
it takes
starting
this. Takes this.
The only thing
It's
Jake
an
cares
airplane
about
movie
is-
for me.
Very specific, which is a good place to keep
Yeah.
your brain in one
The only thing
spot.
Jake's
It's
been
just the
thinking about is,
specificity of
No
what
Time
we've
to
gone through
Die.
recently in your studies.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
is the
because people have
surface of
been
your brain
seeing
feel
that
more
like
secure,
screeners of that,
more
right?
broad, or do you want to stay in
Yeah.
one corner of the universe?
I don't care about that one
No,
either.
I'm pretty
Oh,
confident in it.
what
It's a movie that I study first every time I have a session.
Wow!
Let's do it.
Except
I
for
love New Hope.
I'll
I
see
think
it
we live
because
there.
of
This
Phoebe
is not
Waller-Bridge.
the sabotage.
Wow!
All right, Laura Kelly is back in, and
That's
now
some
it is
BS
Eric
right
Whiteley's
there.
opportunity here to get some points on the board. PJ, when you do.
Oh,
Here we go.
damn. That's
Question number
wild.
1 in the realm of A New Hope. In A New Hope, as Darth Vader is interrogating the crew, someone mentions that the Death Star plans are not
main
in
computer.
the what?
I don't know.
The main computer.
Correct
Death
for
Star
2
plans
points.
are not on the main computer.
Question number 2. In A New Hope, C-3PO tells R2-D2, he won't go that way. It's much too what?
Narrow?
Dangerous?
Rocky.
It's correct
It's
for
much
another
too
2
rocky.
points.
All right, so now we're going to get to question 3 for
William,
Eric Whiteley.
stop it. Stop it.
The third question in your round 2, Eric. First seen in the 1997 special edition of A New Hope, what is the name of the crashed colony spaceship still
What the
present in the
hell?
Mos Eisley
Oh
spaceport?
crap! I have this in my notes.
The fact that you have to
Multiple choice.
put special
Is it
edition
A,
in there.
the Outbounder, B, the Dowagger Queen,
I'm gonna say the Outrider
C,
because that sounds
the Outrider,
awesome.
or D,
I kinda
the Queen's
want-
Hand?
The Dowagger
The
Queen.
Outbounder A.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
For a 1-point steal, Laura, I'm going to repeat the question and your options for you. First seen in the 1997 special edition of A New Hope,
I'm
what is the
shocked that they
name of the
asked
crashed
this.
colony spaceship still present in the Mos Eisley spaceport? Is it A, the Outbounder,
Give me the Outrider, baby.
B, the Dowagger Queen,
It might
C, the
Oh,
Outrider,
crap, it might
or
be the
D,
Outrider
the
because
Queen's
it's-
Hand?
another out and
See.
out.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
We were looking for the Dowagger Queen.
So both miss on that one. No steals.
I literally
Opportunity
just
now
picked the one that
question
sounded the
4
weirdest.
for Eric Whiteley.
What a name.
Right?
The
That's
fourth
not a weird
question
statement to talk about.
in the realm of A New Hope. In A New Hope, when the droids arrive on Tatooine, C-3PO says that he has to rest before he falls apart. His joints are almost
Frozen.
what?
I think is it Frozen?
Droids are almost.
Multiple choice.
Do you guys know what
Is
the
it
Outrider
A,
is?
Broken, B, ripping, C, frozen,
In Star
Yeah,
Wars?
D, damaged.
I don't think Jake. I
Frozen.
think it's Frozen. Yeah.
That is correct for 1 point.
All
Do I
right,
know
so
what
Eric
the
Whiteley
Outrider is?
At the moment,
The Outrider
trails
was
Laura
Dash
Kelly by
Rendar's
5.
ship.
If he
No
can
way.
get a 2-point here, he will cut it to 3.
Right,
What's the
King?
question?
Which
The
it
final
looks
question
kind of like the
in A
Falcon,
New
but
Hope.
with like
In A New
two.
Hope, what is the name of the
Cockpits,
more
it's
advanced land speeder that Luke says most people want?
Oh,
Oh.
The XP-38.
Okay.
That sounds like
That
a
is correct for a
gun.
big
Didn't
2
even
points.
pick the first letter.
All right,
Hell
so
yeah.
he misses one there and has to go to multiple choice, and he sees himself only down by 3. He is trailing.
Damn,
Laura
Brian
Kelly
Ward
does see
coming in with
herself
that
up
heat.
3 points. It's 18-15 going.
I
into
wouldn't.
the
I wouldn't go
final
that
round.
far and say that he
PJ,
sucks
how does
because
round number
I
3 work?
Round
don't
number
know
3
him
is
that
gonna
well,
work like this.
but
We're going to need a series of numbers from
I
it's a
don't
pretty
know.
dumb looking ship.
I don't
numbers
know
are
him
gonna
that
range
well.
from 1 to 20.
Peace.
Thank
Each
you.
number corresponds to a different realm of
Glad
the
to see
Star
you,
Wars
Peace.
universe.
Molly's like,
Your
yeah,
first
I don't
question
know him
will
that
be
well.
worth
We
2
haven't gone out
points.
to the
Your
bars or
second
anything
question
together.
will be 3
Yeah,
points,
I don't
and
know
your
what his
third
favorite
question
drink is,
should make
so
that
I'm not a
dead to
fan.
me.
5 big points. Your JTEs and your challenges still apply.
All right, Laura. So because you see yourself with a 3-point lead at the moment, you get to choose your numbers first. Or feel lucky.
3, 5, and 18.
5 and 18
Appreciate
for lights out,
you
and
knowing
for the
your
night.
numbers, Laura.
PJ, this is 4, 8, and 15.
4,
And Whiteley.
15.
Thank
16,
you.
24, too.
Just finished some notes, Laura. Okay.
Our matching boards. We're so cute.
Oh my goodness.
I will say,
we've
I think
become friends.
the last 2 matches I
Alright,
played,
I
I
really only have
forgot
one
that I
note
needed
for
to
you,
pick
other than
numbers
your one
until
Amazing
we were
job,
filming,
Laura
and I was
Kelly.
like, oh,
So,
numbers, right.
3 is nothing in Star Wars. It is not over till it's over. But most importantly, I love that you knew to drop down when you did. I loved your instincts. That's what's going to get us there all the way to the end. We know she's crafty. We know we're not going to get any sleep till Brooklyn. We know
Damn,
this
Brian,
is how it's
he's
gonna
dollar
be.
store Han
This
Solo.
is someone who took
Wow.
Demalanta to the wire.
You know, I would like to see what Laura
I'm
dresses
feeling
up for
great.
Halloween.
Sorry for Winston, and I'm
She just
reading
did
his
it. It's a
parade
joke.
by also
No,
drawing
that's
myself with a lightsaber.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
Cute.
I mean, I'm not
That's
gonna
pretty
compare
cool.
art because that seems subjective and not fair, but I'm going to
Yeah,
say, like,
I
maybe a little
understand.
bit more talent there. I mean, I'm not.
Gordon, you're right. The
Dude,
bandits
seriously, every
ship
time you
and
play, you
Village
play
Bride
better.
did kind of
This
look
is
like the
truly like
Outrider.
you're a Schmoedown.
It looks like the Falcon
And you
with
got
like
that
a
on some
weird
of
big
those
side
answers where
piece
just
on it.
even, like, looking at them, you couldn't possibly know.
Nussbaum, I have
We've got a
2.
2, a 3, and a
Okay,
5 to
whoa.
get to. She slipped
I
different
have
colors.
12.
Remember to be slow and steady. think it through, play it back in your head. This is
I have
man. I'm really
a
proud of
lot more than that.
So Eric Whiteley will be answering
know what,
first.
Molly?
He's got to tie the score up here. It is 18-15
the hour's
at the
badass.
moment. Eric, you chose category 4
Sweet looking ship.
for your first category. Are you ready, sir?
Ready.
They have a
Here you
Lego
go. Your
set.
first question, planets and locations. In The Force Awakens, when Rey meets BB-8, she tells him to stay off
my God.
what fridge?
Kelvin Bridge.
Yes, sir. 2 points. So it's 18-17. Eric, you can take the lead here over Laura Kelly. Should
Believe
you
in
hit
you,
this
Brian.
Next question.
You knew it.
Chose
My
category
teacher
8
brain is not
for your
working.
3-point
It was in
question.
there somewhere.
Category 8.
Somewhere.
Star Wars Underworld. Star Wars Underworld. In Solo, what crime syndicate was
the Pikes.
responsible for ensuring the flow of spice from Kessel?
I almost said the
Right.
Spikes. I was like,
The Pikes.
That is correct. All right,
Brian's
Eric
brain's
Whiteley,
still working.
2018. So
I
Laura
think
Kelly now.
this 2
can
was
give
harder
herself
than
a
the
TKO, but she can tie the
3.
game with her
I would've
2-point
switched those.
question. PJ, she chose
Tyler,
category
that's
3.
exactly where they got the word Kelvin.
Category 3 is going to be in the realm of creatures and alien races. For 2
I don't
points,
know that they said
Laura.
Pike Syndicate in Solo.
In Attack of the Clones, what is the name of the alligator-like creatures that the Geonosians were?
Oh.
Ores.
No.
Correct for 2 points.
I was thinking of what are
All
the
right,
ones?
so it is now 2020.
I don't know
We're gonna
why. I
stick
was
with
thinking
Laura
of the
Kelly
ones on
and give
the
her an
Tatooine.
opportunity.
I looked that up
to
because
take the lead
that's
again,
what
should she
the
hit her
creature is that
3-point
pulls them
question.
into the
Laura chose
arena.
Category 5.
And
Category
Category 5
Category
is
5.
going to be back in the realm of Who Said It. These are Star Wars
There's
movie
a lot of
quotes.
Who Said It questions. They're like
For
quote
3
questions
points.
today.
That's
What's
a lot
the
of what Star Wars
situation,
is.
Captain? Are the first words spoken by what?
What's
Yeah. That is not a 3. That is not a 3-point question.
She didn't even blink, and that's 3 points.
Damn
So
it,
Laura
I
Kelly,
got too
yet
distracted
again,
by
takes
saying
another
the
lead and finds herself
quote.
up 23-20.
So
So Eric Whiteley has a 5-point
situation,
question.
Captain?
If he hits it, it bounces back to Laura Kelly and forces her with a 5. However, if he misses, then Laura Kelly will go on to play the winner of Scrimshaw and Gold Leader.
Oh.
All right. So Laura Kelly. Sorry. All right, Eric Whiteley. You
It's a good name. You can call me that.
Or Laura Kelly. Eric, you chose category 15. Category 15. And you jump right back to Solo, a Star Wars story.
Ooh,
Damn, for a
Lord.
5-pointer?
5-point question. In
love
Solo,
it.
what is the full name of the best-selling recording artist performing
Oh,
on board the First Light? in the third
Oh, hell yeah.
Royal
Oh,
Track?
my
Oh.
God. I
Wait.
literally know.
I'm not going to ask you to repeat. Urodia Fintafoli.
Damn!
And you're correct.
Interesting, though, because
So
the
we
two.
now have
I'll talk about it
a
after.
game
Yeah,
on
I
our
could've been
hands
another
because
name.
it is 23.
That name is hell
25.
long.
23-25. Eric Whiteley has the lead. Laura Kelly can win the game with this 5-point question. She chose.
I started typing
TJ,
Arodia
category.
Ventifoli's first name into
18.
Google, and it filled it out for me.
Category
That's how
18
you know I'm a
is
super
gonna
nerd.
correspond
Okay.
To the world of heroes. For 5 points, Laura, and the win. In Solo, a Star Wars story. What is the name of the street racer pal of Han Solo?
Oh,
that
come
inspires
on.
Solo to
Minos!
pull off a daring
They say
maneuver
this in the
during Kessel Run?
movie.
Well,
I guess so. That doesn't.
Your winner!
Yay!
Advancing to the next round, Laura Lights Out Kelly!
I half expected her to grab some
Lights
booze.
Out Kelly. She does it again, and the swag is real. Look
Swag
at
is strong with this
swag
one.
is strong with
I
this.
really got black sunglasses for Laura Kelly because she looks so cool. I just want some of her swag. That's all I want.
She moves on to the next round and beats a very game once again. Eric Whiteley, this time hits his 5, just didn't
Right,
have
Lord,
it to
even I knew that.
Laura Kelly. That much better here today. All right, so congratulations to Lights
That's-
Out and to
I mean,
Swag.
those were definitely
See you in the
interesting
winner's
5
circle with
5
Jen
point
Sturger in just a moment.
I will say
Because
that.
it's a
PJ,
callback to
hell of a match.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Laura,
Yeah.
though, If you don't,
and then
catch
there's
on a
Ross's
bad
solo
day,
question.
It's gonna be hard. To
That's
beat
right.
her.
That's
This was not
that's
one of her
three
bad
solo
days.
5-point questions
Yes, she
in a
missed
row.
a question. She had to go to multiple choice. But if you don't go perfect,
But like
most
Ross's
people who beat Laura
question,
Kelly have to
it
go
was
perfect to do
That's
it.
a 50
not
point
mentioned in the
question.
movie.
Last year, I mean,
Couldn't be
they did a lot to
found
match. They both
in
missed
a
a few, but,
visual
like, this is-
guide, probably. I don't
Laura
know.
Kelly,
Don't
when
quote
she's
me on that.
playing like this,
Was Eric's
fitting
mentioned
to
in the
her
movie,
name,
but
she
was it in the
lights
visual
out.
guide?
That's absolutely
Probably,
it,
right?
man. Like Laura
Had to.
just came. She's determined. You know, we
The
were
recording
talking
on it?
before the match started. She
that
she
was
wants
definitely
that
in the
belt. She's
visual
hungry
guide.
for it. She was so close this last time. Now she just saw Eric. She said, "I'm sorry."
I mean, you're
Eric,
speaking
I
the truth,
knocked you
William.
out.
You're asking the
This is
real
gonna be
questions
way."
here.
And she played totally.
You're asking the
last
real
time.
questions.
Nikki
She was
DiMolanta
born in
goes
the
to the
darkness.
next round. Laura Kelly goes to the next round. They are on opposite sides of the bracket. What if?
Hey, Pion, I got 2.
I'm
You're
just
fine.
saying, what if? We'll see what's going to happen because there's a lot of Star
boy.
Wars left to play.
God, can you
Because
imagine
got
her?
Scrimshaw, gold leader, the
Gold
Damons
leader.
clash coming up pretty soon.
No,
so
I want
there
her
is
to play
a lot of
Shannon.
Star Wars
Shannon.
tournament left, but we know that we
Scrimshaw.
have Nikki
Oh,
DiMolanta and
no.
Laura Kelly advancing.
I want her to
the
play
next
Scrimshaw
round.
because it would be
And
Shannon
we are
versus
going
Laura.
to speak with Laura Kelly and Jen
And that's
Starr
what I
and Mr.
want.
Marshall right now.
I don't care who
You know
wins
what,
on that side of the
Winston, are you
bracket.
for
I
real
want
right
to
now?
play them.
Where did he go? Congratulations, Laura.
Don't worry. I had to go get BB-8. He was excited. He's proud of her.
Aw.
He just wanted to share his love.
All
Laura.
the BB-8s sharing the love. Now we're all matching.
Wow.
Oh,
I just-
twinsies.
Which one is the
Mine's back there
replicant,
somewhere.
honestly? But I have to say
have a
congratulations,
BB-8.
Laura. Another fantastic
Friggin'
play
love
by
that
you
little guy.
today. I have to say that might have been one of the strongest, most confident performances I've seen from you. There was no, there wasn't even a
Hey, Pion,
split
he might
second.
have.
Sometimes
He might have
Christian
stole that
barely
from me.
finished saying,
He very well could have
saying
stole
the
that from me.
question for the second or third time because he was mispronouncing it. I just feel like
Ryan
today
Bailey,
was just an
Damon
entirely
v. Damon is
new
October
level of play
13th.
from you, and just the
Official.
confidence was just through the roof.
Good. I'm
2
glad
weeks
that
from
I was
today.
The
thinking
day
about
after
that.
our
That was
friggin'
always
wedding
good.
anniversary.
It's always so much more stressful than I think it's gonna be. Even going into something where I'm like,
That
he
guy.
hasn't won a match yet. Come on. And here we are, and I'm still sweating. So it's a good thing we're not in person.
I mean, you mentioned
Bye,
he
Mick.
hasn't won a match yet,
Later,
but I
Mick.
feel like you
Bye,
were right
Mick.
to not
Repent,
underestimate
Brian. Get out
him
of here.
because he's one of those people that his record just really doesn't indicate the damage he's capable of. So, Winston, I guess I could ask both of you, how did you guys prepare for this match?
My biggest thing that we've talked about above all else has been it's about beating yourself.
Wait, are you guys the Friday headline?
She is
It's a
such
Wednesday.
a
13th is a Wednesday.
Oh, duh.
knowledge when it comes to the Star Wars universe, and she's kind of a savage. If I could share, Laura had to have a little dentistry work done a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "You want to hold a practice?" She's like, "Nah, I'm gonna watch the movies by myself, but I hit you up when I feel better." And I was like, "All right, girl, do you? If you need an ice pack, I can send one via FedEx real quick. Just let me know." And that's just who she is that when she needs the help, she calls in the troops, and we do everything she needs for that background.
That's the case, I think, for
She's
all
a
the Star
monster.
Wars
Is
players.
that how you two have ended up on the same page now, Winston?
It's to stay out of her way. She made it clear at the start of the season. I tried being all "Oh no, stepdaddy, buy you some ice cream." Nah, I just make jokes and parents off my girlfriend. Now I gotta replace the TV. But it is what it is. I'm proud of her as always. Can't wait to see what she does next round.
Well, speaking of next round, you're going to be facing either Scrimshaw or Gold Leader. Do you have a preference between the two of them? Kind of the new school kid versus the old school?
Can I? No, I don't want to. I don't want to face either. Is that an option?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I don't have a preference. I think they're both super deadly. It'll be interesting to see.
I think one is far more endearing and less obnoxious than the other. So there's that.
Damn.
It's been a long time since Scrimshaw played, though, so I feel like it might be a little bit rusty. Maybe there's an
Jen
advantage.
throwing
I
some
found
punches.
I
Yeah.
have to ask you though. Obviously, Nikki DiMolanta won her match. You won yours. Molly's coming up. How much?
Ladies!
I know, ladies. How much would you love to see Molly or Nikki in the finals?
I would love it more than anything. I had no expectations.
I would
really
love
of
to see
what was going to go on with Nikki's
the
match.
two
Her first match this year, I remember just
mono lady fight.
completely mind blown and
Cat
so
fight.
incredibly impressed with how she played. And Molly obviously is just a monster in her own right too. So it would be super cool. Gotta say.
Last but not least, I do have to ask you about your former faction mate, Marisol.
I don't know why
Nikki,
people thought
now
that
the
that was
singles
a
champion.
like potential
Any thoughts on
spoiler.
Lady Justice winning the belt?
Is that what people were? I heard people were
That's what
talking
people were
about.
talking about. Considered a
Just
spoiler. Yeah.
never-ending congratulations.
Sorry, guys, it's
What
not.
an absolute.
I mean, I am gonna win, but
Oh well, yeah, of course.
it hasn't happened yet. So
I completely agree. I completely agree. She's the first African American to hold the belt. She's the first woman to hold the singles belt. I am so proud of Marisol. I know she's not on my faction, but like I gotta give the love where the love is due. And what's funny, all she's done, and I guarantee that, and Laura, you can correct me if I'm wrong, she just lit a further fire under Laura's ass that she about to be the first female champion of Star Wars. You watch your ass. It's coming, y'all. It's coming.
Took the words
I
right
love
out of my
Winston so
mouth,
much.
Winston. Anyways, congratulations on a fantastic win today, Laura, and I'll see you in the next round.
That's what we're here for, Selvin. That's what we're here for.
Look, a lot going
I love
on
how
there.
the
Obviously,
air
Laura
has been
Kelly,
blowing on her the whole
Jen's
time,
right,
and
she
she
looked very confident.
perfectly
in that
does,
match, and
like,
whether or not she's
her
been
wafts.
humble, and I think
I know
maybe being
I need
on
to get
Swag has
a
helped
fan
that
just to blow in my face to have
Now
that
your
same
hair-
effect.
attitude.
You can have
but
hair
it's
move
not
now.
as, I think cold
Long
as
enough.
when on Corruption.
It is.
Right when she was on.
I gotta wear my other
Um,
headphones though.
But yeah, I mean, look, there's so much there, and she's going on. She won last.
It's not going to be an easy path, but as you just
Yeah,
said, I mean,
Gordon
she's a much
Scrimshaw
different
hasn't
version
played
of
in a
the Laura
while.
that we saw even
I'm
at the beginning
excited
of the
to see
season
him
what she
play.
was going to do.
No, and Winston makes a good point. There is absolutely a world.
He can be
where
very
Laura
scary if
Kelly
he gets
could
on
be
if he gets on the
first
page
woman
of
to win the Star
exact
Wars
wording.
championship, and it could
the
happen.
The
game
thing
plan
about
and everything.
Scrimshaw is like
But she's
that
got
man
her
does
own.
not
I mean,
need to
there's also a
study.
possibility
No.
that Nikki
He
Delliotto
just
could
knows
serve
Star
that role.
Wars
Damon
really
could serve
friggin'
that
well.
role. It is.
The force
I would
flows
want to
through
face
him.
any of them, as it's harder enough for me to pronounce Star Wars. So, ladies and gentlemen, now moving on to the, I can't even say loser because of what he didn't win today.
The best
But
0-3
Eric
player we've
Whiteley
ever seen play
continues to
Schmoedown.
be a force,
Period.
pun
Right?
intended, inside
Like,
of this division. We love having him, and we're going to love to hear from him in just a
insane
moment as he
that
speaks
he's
to both
0-3.
Jen Sturger, and then Corjandra will be there with a cat.
Question
Eric,
with a cat.
Eric, I feel like
Aw.
we're doing this found footage thing, Coy. Thank you so much. Eric, it pains me
Coy's
to say
making
this.
everyone dizzy.
It's almost like you're Eric almost Whiteley at this point. Like, why? What is it that we just can't get to the finish line? Because you are so close, and your record is not indicative of the level of play you have.
Facts.
Hey, I mean, I know a lot of people take this very seriously, and I do too. I study like
We just
crazy,
need
but I have
we
a
need
lot of fun
twice as many
studying
people
how to become more
playing
fun
Star Wars
player. I'm
matches,
here.
but like
If you guys have me back, make sure you like the video, by the way.
that's never gonna happen.
You just
PJ
can't
just
your
went,
program
"Ah!"
to say that
when
at
you
this
said
point,
that.
right?
Yeah, I know.
No, I mean,
I mean,
had
but
a
that's
lot of
the
fun,
reason
and
why
0-3 has never looked
Star Wars players
Absolutely
that
right.
their
Coy,
records don't
and
really show because it's like
where do you think
we're all
things
playing
kind of
like
fell
the
off? Because,
best of the
I said,
best.
It wasn't even a matter of him not playing up to the level. It's just like Laura was just so unstoppable.
And even the
You could
FCL
not
Star
make a
Wars
mistake
players
today.
are really
I
freaking
wouldn't see it
good.
as a falling off. It was just like, there were little things
That's just-
chipping away at us. If this was
Gotta
any
be the
other match
best.
against
You
anyone
want to
else,
even
Star
play
Wars
in the
is
league.
just the most competitive part of the Schmoedown right now.
Really, it was
It's
going to multiple choice and not
But
getting
I think
answers
that
in
was really
round
smart
two.
gameplay. I wouldn't, even if I had a time machine, go back and tell him to do anything different. I like the fact that we're a win or learn faction, and every lesson from those first 2 rounds is learned here. He got his 5.
Oh my
He
God,
did
Brian Moore,
use
that's
the
right. I haven't even
drop-down so
watched
she
What
could
If
feel
yet.
bigger, and he knew them. He just needed to double check.
This
I
might be
looked at him and I saw
it might be
going,
this it might be the season's best episode.
I keep hearing that.
It's just a matter of
It is
in
effing
another round against
bonkers.
another competitor. This would have been
Bonkers.
a game. That is
I'm
not a
immediately
easy
watching
score.
that after
Getting
that.
5-pointer, and also I
It
want to give some
next
credit
week's
to us
finale
for
is
some
gonna be
connections with music. We lost.
Oh, is it the finale next?
Music,
Yeah.
Star Wars. We've now redeemed and gotten a way harder music Star Wars question. So it feels like a beautiful close to the season to have redeemed our Beastie Boys moment with a band that I can't pronounce with assistance. So it kind of feels like It feels like a loss only on the scoreboard, but a win for us to see how much he's grown.
My lord,
how
of course,
he's
still
solved
talking.
Every flaw in gameplay, he solved those. So I know next season, this is an insane competitor. And I know that I've really enjoyed the actual hangout time in the games and the training and everything else. Like, Eric's a fun dude to be around, and he knows more about Star Wars than anyone should. So it's an absolute blast through and through. It's just an insane season for Star Wars. So it's been an absolute honor. I would change nothing, straight up, even with the score.
Yeah,
Eric,
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, after 3 matches, I mean, I feel like I have the gameplay down. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of secondhand. But with Star Wars, I have, no joke, I have like 11,000 flashcards. And
damn!
Questions,
Holy crap!
You're like, I have
flashcards. We back in the 90s, dude?
I mean,
but getting it done.
yeah, I don't have flashcards, but I've got about 15 to 20 pages on Google Doc for each movie.
I know that you've said for a long time that you wanted to play
In like,
more, and it
yeah,
just seemed like,
12-point
despite the
font, I
outcome,
think.
you really
Just
were
like
having
boom,
fun
boom,
out
boom, boom,
there.
boom.
Is that what this game is all about to you?
I mean, it's absolutely what it's all about. This
Everyone
game,
keeps asking me
this
if I
show, this
put my
channel,
name in the hat for
especially the Star Wars division,
competitor-wise. That's the reason why I don't.
on the internet where you can come in
I don't
and
have enough
enjoy Star
space on my
Wars,
computer for any of
talk
that.
about it, try to get it in your head, rattle around, see what
Yeah,
works
that's the
out.
reason.
I think you got this. You could be in singles easily.
Damn it, Brian Ward.
I gotta ask you though, is there any chance that Koi might be able to convince you
Yup.
to also try your
It's
hand
happening!
next season?
The pig's helmet. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, that
Uh-oh.
would be a lot of fun. On my channel, we do not just Star Wars.
Singles would
but
terrify
literally
me.
all different.
It would absolutely.
You would be fine in singles.
More or less than
yeah,
Star
I
Wars?
just didn't have the confidence that I had with Star Wars.
I
when
mean,
you asked
less
me a
than Star Wars,
5-point
but there's
question
so
in
many
Marvel,
effing movies.
I'm gonna get it. Maybe,
Yeah.
I might get it. We'll
So
see, but with
many.
Star Wars, I'm like, no, I can do this. So, no, it just means a lot of study, a lot of watching movies, and
Just
a lot of fun.
if you just think about it as being fun, silly trivia,
I feel like
then it's way more enjoyable.
it's a different animal.
But can it actually beat that again?
It can.
Different thing altogether. So
It takes a lot of work on your own
Yeah.
personal part, but it can be fun.
As between seasons, this is first season is rookie season. I would not count him out sophomore season because a lot of people have a
I'll go into FCL Star Wars.
Brian Ward is playing the Schmoedown fun. Like I said, it can be. It can't be.
I would fear him, and he's coming next season for a lot of different things.
And let's face it, when you look at some of the people that have held the Star Wars belt now, most notably Andrew DeMolanta, his record was one of those that just wasn't indicative of the level of play he was capable of. So maybe it just takes some time, getting more familiar with the gameplay, trusting yourself a little bit more in those instances when you're like, and just really leaning into all of the knowledge that you do have to get that title around your waist.
Yeah, I just keep thinking about them having their cute BB-8s, and all I have is this wart from Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, cute.
That's a face only a mother could love, and even she's like, okay.
That's why he's a
But tough loss today, man. Like I said, I'm really excited to see what you do next season, and hopefully you'll be sticking around on the Mercs. I feel like this is a good fit.
Always.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
A permanent marker, permanent merc.
Take care, guys.
How long before I get a text from Bibiani? We should do permanent Merkers.
Oh, get
Stop it.
Permanent Merkers.
Oh God. All right. Well, there it is. So Laura Kelly gets the victory today. She's moving on to the second round to face either Gold Leader or Scrimshaw. But as they were mentioning throughout the post, Eric Whiteley is someone to not look. He's 0-3. In Star Wars, your record really does not matter. But when it comes to a record like him, he lost to someone who has the capability of being the next Star Wars champion and the now champion in his run in his very first season. So the dude showed up. He played great. He's also a great addition to the league as far as what Molly's talking about, kind of like the fun, very laid back aspect of it. He doesn't take it super serious. He's not a character. He's Eric Whiteley front and center. And it was very enjoyable. And but overall, incredible match. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed that one. Molly, what about you?
This was a great match. It had a lot of the elements that I love to see in a Star Wars match, which is no one's perfect. You get to see both players kind of waver and second guess themselves and have their ups and downs, and I think that makes for a more entertaining, more interesting match overall. But yeah, I love to see one of the players know something that maybe the other one didn't know, and vice versa. And the questions are really great in this one. There was a lot in there that I was like, oh man, it's
so
like
many questions.
I feel like I have like a checklist of questions where I'm like, okay, one day they'll ask me about this one, and I'll be like, yes. And I'm like, every time someone else gets that question, I'm just like, I have to check it off the list. But yeah, I'm super excited for Laura. I love to see her go on like a winning streak. I mean, it's probably going to end when it comes to me, but it's okay. Everything has to end.
Nerd Chronic, you're being set up, my man. You're being set up. Brian, what about you?
Yeah, I'm bummed. My guy didn't get me my points, but that's okay. Oh, screw off. But yeah, great match. I mean, we beat it into the ground. Star Wars records are not indicative of a player's knowledge. I mean, I'm sure there's probably going to be someone at some point that has a losing record that wins that belt. Like, I mean, that's what the Star Wars division is. So, yeah, another wild match. Can't wait to see the next one.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
Just quickly here, Brian Nussbaum, we will be back here tomorrow for a reaction. And so you'll see our predictions before that reaction. We do have our first teams match, the teams tournament tomorrow. Final exam at King Arthur. Big teams matchup. Going to be super, super fun watching that one. But real quick, before we head out, we did want to let you guys know we already have our guests locked down for Sunday. And the reason why we're announcing it right now is because said person was taking part in today's match. We're going to have Mr. Eric Whiteley with us on Sunday.
Woohoo!
We're going to be able to talk to him a little bit after his rookie season, now that it is officially over. Kind of pick his brain a little bit about the questions and how he felt about everything, being that he is the newcomer on the block. A couple of them this year, but he got 3 matches. Unfortunately, he didn't get a victory, but how hungry does that make him going into next season? How much he enjoyed playing alongside Andrew and playing for Coy. So he'll be with us on Sunday, which will be a lot of fun. We'll be able to have him and talk to him a little bit, which will be really cool. So
Wave Riders.
The Wave Riders, I'm sure, will show up as well. All right, everyone. Well, that's going to wrap up today's reaction. We'll be back here tomorrow, 6 o'clock Pacific, right here to react to the first official teams match of the teams tournament, final exam, and King Arthur, the debut for King Arthur.
Oh boy,
it'll be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys are checking that out. And then, as always, thank you guys so much for joining us, hanging out with us on a Wednesday. I hope you guys have a great evening. For Brian, Molly, Jill, and myself, thank you guys so much, and we'll catch you guys back tomorrow.